Your person is eager to show you they've changed for the better, they've grown up, and now see why taking chances is important, something they used to avoid. They're ready to do all they can to win back your trust and repair what was damaged. Each day they're not with you, their regret and desire to be with you grows stronger. They realize they didn't value your love, attention, and the time you spent with them enough. Looking back, they can see how thoughtlessly they pushed you away while you were fully committed to them. They didn't recognize how deep your love was or how much effort you put into the relationship. Now, these thoughts are heavy on their mind, filling their heart with guilt and a great sense of loss. Your person wants you to know they're prepared to fix things, to respect the love you've shown, and to prove how much you really mean to them. They feel very sorry for taking your special and rare love for granted. Their own fears and doubts shape their actions. They were scared by your confidence and the strong vibe you give off a presence they simply couldn't overlook. To them, you were amazing, almost out of reach, which made them doubt their own worth in your eyes. Found it hard to believe they could live up to your expectations or match your vibrant spirit. This fear created a belief that you might find someone better, someone who could be everything they felt they couldn't. Instead of dealing with the fear of not being good enough and the possible heartbreak, they stepped back. They decided to protect themselves by putting up walls, staying distant, and not fully opening up. But now, after some time to think, they really regret these actions. They want to tear down those walls, show you who they really are, and prove they are ready to accept your love with openness and bravery. Your choice to focus on yourself changed everything for both of you. Seeing you step back to look after your own well-being was a wake-up call for them. Their actions were driven by fear and insecurity. They kept their distance emotionally to avoid the pain of potentially losing you. Ironically, this is exactly what drove a wedge between you. When you decided to look after your own happiness, it showed great strength and self-respect. You realized you couldn't keep giving your love and energy to someone who wasn't ready to meet you halfway. Instead, you focused that energy on yourself, helping you grow and feel better. This wasn't just about getting better. It was about rediscovering your worth and living a life where your happiness didn't depend on them being there. Watching you from a distance, they saw you thriving, becoming happier, more fulfilled, and confident. Realizing you could do well without them really shook them. It made them face their own fears and insecurities and see the clear truth that their absence didn't make you weaker, but stronger. Now they're dealing with the effects of their actions and the desire to fix the gap they caused. They admire your independence and are inspired to step up with the openness and commitment they were once afraid of. Your calm strength and steady way of handling things spoke louder than words ever could. By letting them go gracefully and without bitterness, you showed deep resilience and self-worth that they hadn't fully understood before. This calm acceptance had a big impact on them, one they didn't see coming. They might have thought you would react with frustration or sadness, maybe even try to keep the relationship going. Instead, your calm way of moving on showed them a strong, new way to handle tough feelings. You chose to protect your dignity and peace, showing them you could move on without holding on to the past. This showed a strong side of you that both surprised and unsettled them. Realizing you can truly move on was a wake-up call. Now that you're gone, they see clearly that no one can replace the special place you had in their life. The emptiness left by you reminds them daily of their loss, and it's a heavy burden to carry. This realization made them think deeply about what they had taken for granted. Your love, your presence, and your constant support. It's a tough lesson, but it has changed their view and sparked a desire to fix things. Whether they will act on this desire or let fear stop them again is uncertain, but your strong and graceful way has definitely left a deep impression on them. The relationship you had was more than just being together. It was a deep connection that taught them about love, vulnerability, and growing as a person. Your actions taught them resilience, spirituality, and humility. Your kindness and compassion made a lasting impact. Reflecting on their time with you, they now value what they had much more. Your presence was unique and irreplaceable. It wasn't just about love. It was about the lessons, the strength, and the inspiration you brought into their lives. You showed them how to be real, kind, and handle challenges gracefully. Now, as they go on without you, they realize how much they overlooked. The loneliness they feel isn't just about missing a partner. It's about missing a connection that was truly unique. They understand now that such a bond can't just be replaced or forgotten, no matter what they do or where they go. Your influence was transformative, leaving lessons that still echo in their heart. They hold on to these lessons even though you're not together, and they now recognize the real value of what they lost. This brings them not only longing and regret, but also an acknowledgement of their situation. Step back to the far side of the car. What you two shared was really special and rare, something that might not happen again. This deep realization has started a change in them. They've begun to honestly look at their own actions and flaws with a new level of openness they never had before. They're truly committed to becoming someone worthy of your love, someone who can show you respect, effort, and appreciation like you deserve. They're determined to make things right, and they want their actions to speak louder than words. They're ready to rebuild trust step by step and prove they can be a reliable partner, someone who values the bond you once shared. Even as they hope for another chance, they realize how important this is. They know nothing is for sure, but they're determined to show that you've made a lasting difference in their life. No matter what happens next, they keep the lessons, memories, and love that have shaped their change. From the moment you entered their life, you sparked an idea of a possible future filled with shared dreams and cherished moments. These dreams still fill their heart with hope and the drive to prove themselves worthy of another chapter with you. You've left a mark on their soul that won't go away. They cling to this truth as they try to become the person they hope you will see and trust again. They want to improve themselves, to be the best they can be for you, not just for your relationship, but because you inspire them to be better. You've shown them what love that demands honesty, vulnerability, and strength looks like. They want to honor that by growing into the person you deserve. Their heart is full of hope and a strong desire to prove they deserve another chance with you. You've made a mark on their soul that won't ever disappear. They're holding on to this truth as they work to become the person you can believe in once more. They want to be their best self for you. Not just for the relationship, but because you inspire them to be better. You've taught them that true love requires honesty, vulnerability, and strength, and they're committed to living up to that. They need to face their fears, deal with their insecurities, and heal their old wounds. But they want you to know that every step they take and every effort they make is thinking of you. You are their guiding light, the reason they aim to improve themselves every day. They hope you see their deep commitment as they work on themselves, dreaming of a life together that reflects the deep love and connection you share. This future they imagine is filled with trust, understanding, and endless possibilities. You are the one they've been searching for, and now that they've found you, they can't picture a life without you. You are their soulmate, their anchor, their everything. Even though the journey might not always be easy, they promise to walk it with you, side by side, hand in hand. They're grateful for you as the love of their life, their inspiration, and their biggest blessing. They love you with everything they are and all they hope to become. They worry that the time apart might have created a gap between you that's too big to close. They often wonder if they've missed the chance to show you the love, respect, and commitment you deserve. But they want you to know they're not running from this challenge anymore. They're here, facing their fears and making changes to align their life with the future both of you deserve. They want to be the reliable partner you can count on, someone who will stand by you no matter what. They know they can't offer you love on shaky grounds, so they're doing everything to make sure that when you come back together, it will be with a clear heart, free from past hurts, ready to build something lasting and beautiful. They understand you might have doubts and fears, and they know they've caused you pain and uncertainty. But their love for you is strong and unwavering, and their commitment to your future together is unbreakable. Even though they're not yet the person they want to be, every step they take is with you in mind, hoping that in time you will see the changes they're making for both of you. The emptiness without you is overwhelming, reminding them constantly of how much you mean to them. Your absence shows how incomplete they feel without you. They want you to know that their love for you is lasting, and they're committed to building a future worthy of your love. They hope that when the time is right, you both can move forward together, not held back by past mistakes, but empowered by the strength you both have. Until then, know that you are always on their mind, and the hope of being with you carries them through each day. You are their everything, and they are working hard to be the person you deserve.